And then it was probably mid-May that we were allowed to open back up. All the non-essential healthcare practitioners were allowed to open back up. So I've been open since mid-May, but in that time of being shut down and after the things I have been seeing, and I think a lot of people have been seeing, is that there is a loss of structure in people's lives. People are just like, oh my gosh, like what is going on? You have people wearing all hats, all parenting, they're entertaining, they're trying to work full-time jobs. You have some people that have lost their jobs. You have had people, we live in Houston, so we also have the oil and gas industry that was affecting a lot of people. So just a lot of stress. And I also think that COVID is shining a spotlight on the state of our health in general across the United States. The pre-existing conditions, people with pre-existing conditions are the most vulnerable to the disease, and that's diabetes, it's obesity, high blood pressure. These are all chronic diseases. These are all mostly lifestyle related.
Right.
You know, I mean, especially type 2 diabetes. You know, type 1 diabetes is you're born with that, but type 2 is typically lifestyle related. But the stress and the emotional pain that is coming with this loss of connection as well. So I think there is a lot going on. Then you have immune health, which is really big right now.
Right.
So I think there's a lot going on in the health and wellness industry, and I think it's really in the forefront of everyone's minds. And how do we not get ourselves in this situation again?
Right. I think that we touched on this a little bit, but there was already this movement where people were definitely more interested in their well-being, health and wellness. How does that lead to a healthier life, a happier life? And when we got thrown into COVID, people really had to sit back and reflect on how things were going in their lives. And even the connection, like we talk about, you know, what our podcast is about, how all that is also connected to your environment and your living environment. And people are definitely spending more time at home. And we've talked about how the home has become everything to everybody.
Your whole world
exists
in these walls.
Right.
Yeah.
People are exercising at home, schoolwork at home, working from home, exercising from home.
Trying to get personal space at home.
Yeah, that's probably a big one.